Wake Up Epic today is about living the adventure, and we're going to do a move famously called burpees. Our living the adventure move is exhale, take a breath in. To side, multi-joint movement. Every joint gets to move. You go slow, you can go faster. Take a breath in. Exhale, In physics, you've got potential energy, top of the mountain. The ball rolls down, turns into kinetic energy. Leaping and living the adventure. We breathe in, fall into it. We all want to reach our potential, right? Well, from a physics point of view, the point of getting to that potential is to release that potential energy and transform it into action, into heat, into movement. If you knew that you were born with a movement and you were willing to know it, would you be willing to live it? If you absolutely knew your potential, would you be willing to act on it? Now try an urgent need for validation as your motivation to do the move. Try this out. Where it's like you're looking for everybody else to pay attention to you as you do it. Take a couple rounds of this. Breathe in. You're doing it for validation. One more. Okay, good. Now, try it out and imagine everybody's ignoring you, completely ignoring and judging you. Three times. And breathe again. And this last round, you have heard the call, you answered the call, you chose yourself, and now you're living the adventure. It doesn't matter what anybody else is choosing. Exhale, living the adventure. What's the adventure you came to live? And everything that's in the way of that, we let that go today. Last time, inhale, inhale and exhale, Okay, great job. Exhale, living the adventure. Pay attention to what shows up for you today, what opportunities and possibilities there are, and who wants to participate in your adventure. Now, our movement for today is called a burpee. The way a burpee works, and there's lots of variations, is we drop down, we do a push-up, we come back up and jump. It looks something like this. Okay, so that's our move. Now, you can do that, but we're going to start off much simpler than that. First iteration. Drop down, touch the ground, come back up, reach out. So it's a simple roll to the ground and a roll back up from the side. And to give you one more option that's even a little easier, you can absolutely just squat down and stand up. So there's one easier progression. So if that version is good for you, you're going to progress. If you want to stay at that version, stay at that version. The next round is to add a push part of the push-up. Roll down, press, come back, up you go. Down, press, up, up, down, down, up, up. One more. So that progression is plenty challenging. Stay there, or we're going to go to the next part where we drop straight down and kick the feet back. Drop down, hands touch, jump the feet back, push up, jump the feet up, and you're going to jump straight up. Do it again one time slow. Drop down, kick the feet back, press up, jump up. So we'll do this for 1 whole minute. My only requirement and request is don't stop. You can scale it back. You can even slow it down. Just don't stop in this minute. So here we go. Your version. 3, 2, 1, begin. You can modify it as you go. Slow things down. Pick them up. And you'll find your rhythm. $18 seconds to go. Five more seconds. Keep modifying. Excellent job. Go ahead and stop. You might want to move. Moving can make you feel a little less dizzy. Might just make it easier to recover. So allow the body, the chaos, the heart rhythms, the catch-up of your lungs and your breathing. Allow it all. Recognize that none of it's wrong. It's just the consequence of what you've done. I work with a lot of people who are doing sales or leadership or creativity, and what I've noticed that never gets talked about is after we were doing an event, or after we give a talk, or after a sales call, or after anything that challenges us, there's people will often feel really doubtful, ashamed, guilt, more negative stuff. It's this interesting polarity. But if we compare it to movement and fitness, there's a natural consequence to every effort. It's the potential and the kinetic. It's the potential and the kinetic. So it's really nice to get ourselves out of judgment for things that are actually natural phenomena, natural processes. So with that in mind, hopefully your breathing has calmed down a little bit. Great job. Permission for all time to modify your moves, your exercise infinitely, and to make it more conscious and more of a contribution. So are you ready for our minute now of silence? This time, palms face back, please. Otherwise, relax your hands, but have your palms face back. Draw your shoulders back a little bit, and close your eyes. Open your eyes, move your body. Thank you for being epic, and thanks for waking up epic. This has been about living the adventure. I'm so excited because we have a few more practices left in Wake Up Epic, and they're going to bring everything together. So tomorrow we're weaving together the hearing the call and answering it. See you tomorrow.